do you do when you were sure God said go, but the door closed anyway? That is a question that nobody answers, honestly, because the easy response is maybe you heard wrong. Maybe it was not God. Maybe you moved too fast. But what about the times you were sure that you heard him? When the peace was undeniable, the confirmation was clear, and you stepped out in full obedience and the door still didn't open. That's the loneliest place that a person of faith can be, because now you're not just dealing with disappointment, you're dealing with confusion. And confusion about God is heavier than any confusion about really anything else. But a closed door does not mean wrong direction. Sometimes God says go, knowing the door will close, because what he needed to build in you was the walk towards it, not the arrival. The obedience was the point. The willingness to move was the lesson. The faith it took to step, that was the harvest, not the outcome. God isn't confused. He didn't make a mistake, and you didn't hear wrong. But his definition of success and yours are not always the same. You wanted the door. He wanted the person willing to walk towards it without a guarantee. Some doors close to redirect, some closed to protect, and some closed because they were never the destination. They were the development. And guess what? This isn't a new pattern. Abraham left everything for a promise that took 25 years to arrive. Joseph walked in obedience straight into a pit, then a prison, before the palace ever came. Paul was shipwrecked, doing exactly what God told him to do. None of their roads were straight, but every closed door was a part of the same intentional process. The door closing does not mean you failed. It means the door was never the point. You were. So what do you do when God said go and the door closed anyway? You trust that walk was the point, not the door.